Hello, and thank you for joining me today on Live with a Purpose. The world is looking for answers. People are looking for answers when they see war, when they see suffering, when they see mass shootings, when they see kidnappings and abusive relationships, particularly related to children. We're all looking at each other and we're looking for somebody else to stand up and do the right thing. That's all well and good while we have to live with one another. But none of us can save the other. Sure, we can save someone perhaps from drowning or from taking their lives momentarily, but we all have an expired date that comes with us from the day of our birth, and we will all have to go away. The question is, where is that way? Is it away from God or with God? You see, we're all looking for answers with gurus, perhaps, or self-help books, inspirational books. But a lot of times we don't take the time to focus on what it is that God has done by sending his son into the world. In Acts, the book of Acts, chapter 4, verse 12, in the Good News translation, it says, "Salvation is to be found through him alone. In all the world, there is no one else whom God has given who can save us. In all the world, there is no one else whom God has given who can save us." I think at that point that is quite clear. And you should read that in different translations. Acts 4:12. There is no other name given to humanity, given to man, given to woman, children, to anyone here on earth by which we must be saved, or we can be saved. What is that salvation? The salvation from eternal separation from God. He saves us because we are outside of his family because of our sin. And so God sends his son that he may become the punishment for our sins. So it only happens if we accept his work on the cross, his sacrifice. If we accept what he has done, not just by words, but by living in a way that honors God. What's the point of all this? The point is that God has gone all out for each and every one of us. God himself in the Son has taken on human flesh, has become as one of us, so that he may toil and suffer as one of us, so that he may die on a cross and become a sacrifice on our behalf, a willing sacrifice, so that we will not have to pay the price that we could not pay anyway. And so everyone and anyone who says yes to Jesus, and not just in words, but lives that way, will be with him forevermore, where there is peace and joy and kindness and fun. So think about this today on Live with a Purpose.